Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at gold from different states around the United States, plus British Columbia, Canada. We're going to take a look at the purity. We're actually going to test it here. I have a test kit. We're going to see what the purity is from different states. Now, a couple things before I start the test. Gold nuggets and natural gold from anywhere in the world is never going to be 100% pure. The highest purity you're going to find is usually in Alaska, which can be up to like 92%, I think is the highest, and then also Australia, which has been known to have gold up to 95% purity natural gold. So these tests aren't conclusive. It's impossible to test exactly where carat purity is unless you refine it, melt it down and refine the gold to get it to 24 karat. And then you would weigh the difference to determine how much impurities were in the gold. So let's go ahead and start the test here. As you can see, I have gold from British Columbia, California, Arizona, Virginia, Alaska, and Colorado here. I got all this gold here from panning pay dirt that I ordered online. So what I'm going to do is take one of the nuggets from each of the locations. I'm going to make a little scratch about 1 inch long on this test stone here, and then we'll be able to roughly determine the purity. Alright, so as you can see right here, I have each different location scraped out. I took a little nugget from each one of these vials and made a little scratch mark on this test stone. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to test it for 10 karat gold. So what should happen is if all of these are over 10 karat, none of them should disappear. They should all stay looking like gold. If they do disappear, then we know that the gold is 10 karat or less. Here we go. We'll do 10 karat across the top, and then we'll do 4 different lines, one of each of the different tests. Alright, as you can see right there, none of it's disappeared, so all of it's at least 10 karat. Let's go up to 14. And nothing's happening. Usually what'll happen, it'll dissolve right away. Alright, here we go, 18 karat. This is the one where I suspect some of them will disappear. Let's give it a second. Okay. It looks like British Columbia and Arizona are starting to fade. However, I can still see little remnants in there, but you can see the difference in British Columbia's 14 karat and 18 karat. It's a night and day difference. I'm going to say that British Columbia is probably between 14 and 18 karat purity, and the same with Arizona. Check it out. Arizona here is nice and bright. Down here in the 18 karat, it's almost gone. So yes, I would say British Columbia and Arizona are between 14 and 18 karat. Alright, on to 22 karat. Yeah, if any of these stick around after the 22 karat solution, I'll be really surprised. I expect them all to disappear. If they don't, it means that it's more pure than 22 karat. Let's give it a few seconds here. Yeah, you can see a big difference here between Colorado. It's surprisingly, California looks like it's staying there.
but all of the rest are pretty much gone. Colorado is much darker, much more dissolved. But that California is still staying there. It is dissolving though, so therefore it's not 22 karat. But it's closer than the rest of them. I would say the highest purity is the California, and then the Colorado, and then the Virginia, Alaska, and then in last place is British Columbia and Arizona. But that California is still visible right there. Was not expecting that. I was actually expecting the Virginia to be the most pure.
Okay guys, well, that was a fun little experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was just curious to see what the value of the nuggets that I have, what their purity was. The value could be different for different collectors. Some collectors like the really crystalline looking nuggets that are bright yellow, and it doesn't matter on the purity. A collector's gonna pay top dollar for something that looks cool, you know, so you gotta take that into consideration as well. Usually the smoother, rounder nuggets aren't worth as much to collectors. And like I said, it's not conclusive. If you find gold in Northern California and Southern California, they might be two totally different things, and they most likely are. I was just curious to see what my personal nugget collection here held in purity. So it looks like California was the winner with around pretty close to 22 karat gold. Right behind it was Colorado. And Virginia was also pretty good. They were between 18 and 22 karat. Surprisingly, Alaska and Arizona had the lowest purity. I was not expecting that. I thought Virginia would have been the highest, and I wasn't sure about California. I wasn't sure about any of it really, but I thought it was pretty fun, pretty cool experiment. If you guys liked it, don't forget to check out my previous video. I'm giving away a bag of pay dirt from Tom's Gold Dirt, so check that out, leave a comment, and I'm running a random name picker there, and whoever gets it gets it. One comment per person, otherwise the random name picker disqualifies you. So if you left 2 comments, make sure you go back and delete one of them before I run the random name picker. Anyway, if you guys are interested in merch, I'm looking at getting some shirts made, stuff like that. I already have the guitar picks, but they're not for sale. You can only get those on my live stream, which is KCG Coins. There'll be a link at the end of the video here. Also, if you become a patron over on Patreon, early release videos and all that. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.